Hi everyone, happy Friday and congratulations on making it through your first full week of teleschool. So I don't know about you guys, but this week, not being at school, having to figure out how to still do my job, I've experienced some new, unique challenges and problems. And I bet you probably have too, trying to figure out how to learn new things in math, practice your reading at home without actually being in the room with your teacher and your classmates. So I thought today we could read one of my favorite books. It's called What Do You Do with a Problem? It's by Mr. Kobi Yamada, and it's going to walk us through what we can do with these problems when we have them. I don't know how it happened, but one day I had a problem. I didn't want it. I didn't ask for it. I really didn't like having a problem, but it was there. Why is it here? What does it want? What do you do with a problem? I thought. I wanted to make it go away. I shooed it. I scowled at it. I tried ignoring it, but nothing worked. I started to worry about my problem. What if it swallows me up? What if my problem sneaks up and gets me? What if it takes away all of my things? I worried a lot. I worried about what would happen. I worried about what could happen. I worried about this and I worried about that. And the more I worried, the bigger my problem became. So you can see it used to be kind of small and now it's taking up almost this whole page. I wished it would just disappear. I tried everything I could to hide from it. I even found ways to disguise myself, but it still found me. So even when he's trying to run away from his problem, it isn't going away. Think back to a time you had a worry, maybe about a math test where you weren't sure you were going to do your best. And maybe you tried to get away from that math test by going to get some water or going to the restroom. And when you came back, you still had to take the test, right? So trying to get away from a problem isn't always enough to make it go away. And the more I avoided my problem, the more I saw it everywhere. I thought about it all the time. It didn't feel good at all. I couldn't take it anymore. This has to stop, I declared. Maybe I was making my problem bigger and scarier than it really was. After all, my problem hadn't really swallowed me up or attacked me. I realized that I had to face it. So even though I didn't want to, even though I was really afraid, I got ready and I tackled my problem. When I got face to face with it, I discovered something. My problem wasn't what I thought it was. I discovered it had something beautiful inside. My problem held an opportunity. It was an opportunity for me to learn and to grow, to be brave, to do something. It showed me that it was important to look closely because some opportunities only come once. So now I see problems differently. I'm not afraid of them anymore because I know their secret. Every problem has an opportunity for something good. You just have to look for it. And I actually want to read the back cover of this to you guys too because I think it has a really powerful message. It says, "What are problems for? They challenge us, shape us, push us, and help us to discover just how strong and brave and capable we really are. Even though we don't always want them, problems have a way of changing us in unexpected ways. So, what will you do with your problem? That is up to you. Guys, I know that for most of us, it is scary and uncomfortable and weird and different to be trying to learn and do our best learning when we are at home without being in our normal school environment. It's okay. Embrace that. What I don't want you to do is get so caught up in how different it is that you forget to do your best, try your hardest, ask for help, get creative. We can really make something beautiful out of this opportunity, right? So that's my challenge to you today. I am going to be posting an activity that looks like this. If you don't have a printer, it's okay. Do it on some notebook paper. If you can go outside and it's not raining, do it with some chalk on the sidewalk. Get creative with it. But it basically says draw a picture of your problem and how it makes you feel up here. And then draw a picture of yourself tackling that problem. So what are you going to do to face this problem that you have? If you are older, if you enjoy writing, write about it instead. You don't have to draw it. Okay, if you have a journal you like to use, put it in your journal. It's totally up to you. Or if you have a printer, feel free to print this out and do it at home that way as well. So if you need an example, one problem that I've had is trying to figure out how to teach you guys and do lessons like this without being in your classrooms. And something beautiful that came out of that is that I reached out to the author of this book that we just read, Kobi Yamada, and I said, hey, would it be okay for me to record myself reading your book to all of my kids? And he said yes. And he didn't have to say yes to me. He didn't have to give me permission, but he knew that in this time we really need to support each other and allow one another to really use our resources. So that was something beautiful and an opportunity that came out of my problem. And I look forward to hearing more about the beautiful opportunities that are going to come out of your problems too.